everyone, it's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. We have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We have 3 or 4 picks that I think are great value bets for this Sunday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Quick reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks. Be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. Go use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and description. Great app, guys, that specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money. A lot of fun to use. Like I said, highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And include your pick in the video if it hits. Speaking of our comment cappers, again, I had to record this video, unfortunately, a little bit early, so we don't have results from our final game, which is where a lot of the comment cappers posted. I believe Justin McKelvey had LeBron over on PRA, so we don't know if that hit. Jimmy Butler under on rebounds. I don't know if that ended up hitting yet, but we'll, like I said, we'll get back to, we should be able to get that. The late games kind of throw me off sometimes, though, so, but yeah, drop your favorite pick down below. We'll try to give you a shout out as long as I can put it in the video. Guys, if you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section description for that. It's just $3.99 per month to get access to our picks early. And that was really critical yesterday, and I'll explain why in a minute. You get access to our picks early. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, roll color in the Discord, and things of that nature. And like I said, you get access to our picks. That's probably the biggest thing. So let's go over our stream results. So far, we're 2-0. Hopefully, when you're watching this, we got another 3-0 sweep. We've been absolutely killing it in the playoffs, guys. So far, we're 16-6 in the playoffs, 16-4 on player props since the NBA playoffs opened up. Hopefully, 17-4, depending on if Desmond Bane went under on assists. But we cashed Tobias Harris over 20.5 points and rebounds. This cashed really easily. He had 37. His line went to 24.5 though the next morning because Joel Embiid got ruled out shortly after I made the video. But like I said, when I posted the plays up, it was still at 20.5. So that was interesting. But he obviously still cleared that easily. Then we had Drew Holiday over 17.5 points. He finished with 19, so he finished above the hook, cashing semi easily. But I believe his line actually moved up to 20.5. Just ahead of game time when Giannis got ruled out. So, obviously, if you get an early line, that makes a huge difference sometimes. And in this case, it really did. It was kind of just by chance, though, just because of the injuries. Drew Holiday actually got off to a great start in that game. He was fantastic early. I believe he opened the game 4 for 4 at 10 points in the first quarter. Like I said, just finishes with 19 as the Bucks got blown out. Ends up getting his minutes cut late. But he did cash for us. Hopefully you guys all cashed that. We cashed on Harris. And like I said, just waiting on Desmond Bane. Hopefully we got that 3-0 sweep. But absolutely killing it, though, guys. Like I said, 16-4 so far on player props in the playoffs. Let's get back after today, though, guys. We got 4 fresh ones here today. We got 4 picks. Let's get after today. And number 1, we are going with Kevin Huerter under 21.5 PRAs here for the Sacramento Kings. Minus 109 odds here on Caesars. Guys, Kevin Huerter so far 3 out of 3 to the under in this series with logs of 19, 20, and 13. He hasn't even gotten to the hook, which is interesting, obviously. His minutes have been pretty light, 29, 30, and 31 for minutes. Not playing a crazy amount of minutes. Let's look at his opportunities that he's getting every game. 7.3 rebound chances per game, 3 potential assists per game, and 12.7 shots per game. It's not really a crazy amount of volume. Obviously, not much in the way of assists. Rebound chances 7.3, and like I said, only getting up 12.7 shots so far in this series. So, doesn't have crazy volume. I like him to go under again here, particularly on the road. Warriors, as we know, 3rd best defensive rating at home. So this isn't going to be actually a great matchup for him. And he's gone under versus the Warriors most of the year. He's gone under 5 out of 6 games this season versus the Golden State Warriors, including all 3 at Golden State with logs of 15, 18, 19. Once again, not even really getting close to cashing. Finished well below the line. So I think, again, here I love this play, especially for even value. Unders in the playoffs have been really hot for us, so it's a scary play. I don't recommend watching it, but I do think it cashes. Love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going with Kevin Huerter under 21.5 PRAs here for the Sacramento Kings. Minus 109 odds here on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Karl Anthony Towns. Over 8.5 rebounds here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. So far in this series, guys, Karl Anthony Towns averaging 15.7 rebound chances per game in the series. Had just 12, though, in Game 3. So he actually had 17 piece in games 1 and 2, 17 rebound chances. So part of why that was Nuggets actually shot 57% from the floor in game number 3 as the Nuggets took a 3-0 lead. Expecting some regression there. A few more rebounds going to be available here, hopefully, for the Timberwolves. There just wasn't a lot of rebounds available. Obviously, the Nuggets shot the lights out. I think we'll see a little bit of regression there. Like I said, he averaged 17 rebound chances in games 1 and 2, so I like seeing that. Cash so far on 2 out of 3 in this series with logs of 10, 12, and 7. So despite the lower amount of chances in game 3, he still was somewhat close, finishing with 7 rebounds. And honestly, he got a lot of minutes last game too. He got 42 minutes last game, which was interesting. I think we could see that again with this being an elimination game for the Timberwolves. We saw Anthony Edwards soundbite. Hey, this series ain't over. The Timberwolves are still going to fight, and they've made that very clear that the series isn't over. They're going to come out fighting hard in game 4. I expect Towns to take on that mantra as well. He's actually over in 12 out of 14 career playoff games to this line. I think that's pretty solid. And if I question anybody on the Timberwolves, guys, who is it I question right now? It's Rudy Gobert, right? He's been in the news for some different things, with Kyle Anderson, the beef there. I'm not sure he's, viewed by his teammates as being the best teammate in the world. And obviously he's been in foul trouble this series. He fouled out last game, versus Jokic. So I think that's the big thing for Gobert. He's got his hands full with Jokic, so I could open up more rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. I think, here I love this line here for Karl Anthony Towns. I think he's proven it so far in this series. And, Gobert, just 10 rebounds last game. The Timberwolves as a whole did not get a lot of rebounds last game, guys. They just did not. So, do love it there, guys. So, for our number 2 pick, we're going Karl Anthony Towns. Over 8.5 rebounds here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 3, we're going back to a play we hit on a few games ago. We're going R.J. Barrett under 17.5 points for the New York Knicks. Minus 120 odds on DraftKings. I still like this down to 16.5, but guys, this is where you might take advantage of an early line. I could see this honestly moving to 16.5. Right now, it is a little juiced on DraftKings, minus 120. Not too much, but I do love it here. I do love the 17.5. Obviously, I love that mark. Barrett under in 6 out of 8 career playoff games so far, so we like seeing that. He's under in 11 out of 15 career games versus the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. The Cavs are pretty good defensively, right? They allow the 8th fewest points to small forwards. They have the 3rd best defensive efficiency on the season on the road. So we like seeing that. This Cavs team can obviously play some defense. And RJ is just not a guy I trust to replicate any type of performance. He did cash the over in Game 3, but it was just barely. You take away one of those 2-point field goals, and he doesn't. He finished with 19. So that was the first game he cashed, obviously, in the series. His shot volume is still pretty low. The shot volume in the first 3 games is 12, 13, and 12. So you could expect him to shoot about that many shots. 3 free throws per game. And for the season, he's shooting 43%, 31% from 3. So what does that mean? I see him hitting about 5 out of 12, maybe 6 out of 13 shots. If he does that, he's going to finish with like 13 to 14, maybe 15 points, which is still well below this line. So, honestly, he happened to shoot good last game. I believe it was 8 out of 12. I don't think we'll see that again. I haven't seen RJ shoot that well in a while. He's 3 out of 6 from 3. I haven't seen him shoot that well from 3 in a while. So I don't trust him to replicate that performance. I think he can definitely go under. His over-under was only 15.5. So the over was a good look last year. It was 15.5, but they moved it up, like I said. And here, like I said, I see him going under in this spot. Like I said, if you average it out over his field goal makes, it's about 5.5 makes. Expect him to make about 5 shots. So love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We're going R.J. Barrett under 17.5 points here for the New York Knicks. Minus 120 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, finally at number 4, we are going the Boston Celtics minus 5.5 spread here versus the Atlanta Hawks, minus 115 odds here on MGM. So guys, the Celtics have won 5 out of 6 meetings this year with Atlanta, including 2 out of 3 in Atlanta by 25 and by 9. Obviously, they lost the last game in Game 3, but that's actually why I like it, because I expect the Celtics here to bounce back. Atlanta just 15 and 27 this year against the spread after win. We know all season this was the Atlanta Hawks, right? They'd win one, they'd lose one, win one, lose one. They did it all season long. So I think we could see, regression here, obviously, for Atlanta. They had a lot of things go right for them in game number 3. Both Derek White and Jaylen Brown got in foul trouble, played reduced minutes. I don't think we'll see that again. That's like lightning hitting him and 2 guards getting in heavy foul trouble. Jaylen Brown could do that sometimes, but I think here, I think consistently that's not going to happen, right? Celtics the better team, the 3rd in defensive efficiency, Hawks 22nd. That's the biggest difference. Celtics 8th best road cover team at 22 and 20 on the season. Hawks were 19 and 23 at home against the spread. And I just like the Celtics, like I said in the spot, to bounce back and play a better game. Obviously, I'm looking for Jaylen Brown to play better. I'm looking for Derek White to play better. I'm looking for Jason Tatum to really break out. We've seen Jason Tatum actually go under his points line in all 3 games. So looking for a big game here somewhere from Tatum. So I think if he does that, I think the Celtics may even blow the Hawks out in this game. So love it there, guys, for our number 4 pick. Going Boston Celtics minus 5.5 spread here versus the Atlanta Hawks, minus 115 odds here on MGM. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Guys, consider becoming a channel member if you'd like. Like I said, to get access to the lines early. If you guys have been telling us for a while, it does help. It can help. And that's kind of one of the perks that's offered. I appreciate all the support that you guys do give. If you guys should just hit that like button for me, that helps me out a lot. And subscribe to the channel. That's really the biggest things how you can help me. Other than that, I appreciate all of you. I really do. I have so much fun in this community. It's crazy. I'm so happy I get to do this every day. It's a lot of fun. Check out our Discord server as well, guys. It's free. We'll have a link in the comment section and the description for that. It's a great way to connect with our community, chat about sports, talk about bets. People drop picks in the Discord all the time, so be sure to join our Discord. And follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, at Straight Fire Picks. Make sure you follow us on there. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.